So good to come your way this morning and add value to your day. My name hasn't changed. It is still Inuarata no Sahai. And today, the subject of our conversation is 4 ways to rescue your brand from an upset customer. 4 ways to rescue your brand from an upset customer, a customer that is irate, a customer that is angry. How do you rescue your brand from such a customer? Every business owner, every business manager, and even the workforce of the business should take the brand responsibility to make sure that they rescue, the company's brand, the business brand reputation from angry customers, from irate customers, from upset customers. That is why we are looking at this subject this morning, 4 ways to rescue your brand from an upset customer. This is so important because research reveals that 90% of upset customers normally don't complain and they just don't come again for repeated business. They don't come again for repeated transaction. And that research reveals that, these 90% of dissatisfied customers that don't come again for repeated business, each of them also go out there and tell 10 other people each. Now, just imagine how that is negatively going to ripple on your brand reputation or your brand image. That is why this topic is very serious. 4 ways to rescue your brand from an upset customer. This is so important. Now, the number 1 way to rescue your brand from an upset customer is for you to show genuine concern to the upset customer by listening actively. Show genuine concern, exhibit genuine concern to the upset customer by listening actively. Now, listening enriches the quality of your response. If you will respond well, you need to listen well. And listening actively, implies that you give the customer undivided attention when the customer is trying to tell you about his or her displeasure with your service. When the customer is trying to tell you what he or she is upset about your business, about your product, give the customer undivided attention. Now, giving the customer undivided attention means that when the customer is talking, don't be typing a text message on your phone. When the customer is talking, avoid typing the keypad or the keyboards of your computer. Just avoid it totally, because that will make you to be physically present but mentally absent. It means physically you are present, but your mind is in another location. That should be avoided. Active listening actively, to an upset customer, to a complaining customer, means that at the end of the day, when the customer is through talking, you repeat what the customer said, what the customer complained about. Like saying that Mrs. Kokbolati, when you came in, you said the front desk officer did XYZ, or the other person did ABC, and you were not happy, it displeased you. You repeat what the customer said. That is active listening, actually showing to the customer that you were paying close attention. And that active listening at the end of the day will go a long way to help you understand the crux of the matter, and in responding to it, you respond better. Very important. 4 ways to rescue your brand from an upset customer. The second one is for you to express empathy. Be empathetic. To express empathy means that you place yourself in the customer's shoes, which help you to understand the pains of the customer. This is so important. Empathy is very critical. This is one major thing that you need in customer service. This is one major thing you need, for you to be able to rescue your brand from an upset customer. And the strategic way you express empathy and be empathetic is for you to make empathy statements. Learn to always make empathy statements when customers are angry, when there's an upset customer who is displeased with your product or displeased with your service, who is not happy with your business. Show empathy, express empathy by making empathy statements. For example, you could say, Mrs. Omo, I understand what you are going through. Mrs. Omo or Mr. Nosa, there is no way I will not be angry if my time was wasted. That is an empathy statement. You are putting yourself in the customer's shoes. You are letting the customer know that you feel his or her frustration and you feel his or her pains. There is no way I will not be angry. There is no way I will not be upset if my time was equally wasted like this. This is very important. You know, one of the ways that you can rescue your brand from an angry customer or an upset customer is for you to be empathetic. Show empathy by making empathy statement. Then the third one is for you to offer genuine apology. You see, I apologize. For me, it's not apology. For you to sincerely apologize or offer genuine apology, let the people know that you are sorry. I am sorry. I am sincerely sorry. We are wholeheartedly sorry for the defects that you saw in this product. That is apology. And you know, when you genuinely apologize, the customer will feel it. When you genuinely apologize, the customer will connect with it. You know, deep calls onto deep. The customer will feel it. The customer will connect with it. This is so important. Learn to show genuine apology. Offer genuine apology. And offering genuine apology is not we apologize. That's more or less a cosmetic statement. It's not we apologize. Say we are sincerely sorry. Mrs. Omo, we are sincerely sorry for the defect that you saw in this product. We are sincerely sorry for wasting your time. That is how to apologize. And doing this will go a long way to help you rescue your brand from that angry customer or upset customer. This is so important. Then the last one is for you to take genuine action to resolve the complaint of the upset customer. Take genuine action to resolve the complaint of the upset customer. Now, the reason the customer complained in the first instance is for you to resolve the complaint. So when the customer is angry, make sure you do everything possible, genuinely do everything possible to take steps to resolve that customer's complaint. It's so important. Now, if you know, some customers, what they are even looking for is not 100% resolution of their complaints. They just want to see that eagerness, that enthusiasm, that passion on your part to want to see the issue resolved. And at the end of the day, some of them could just find 70%, resolving of the matter, sometimes 60%, 80%. They will just be okay. They will just be okay. That is why you should show that eagerness, that genuine interest, to want to see the issue resolved. This is very important. This is a strategic way in this new year 2024 that you can rescue your brand from an upset customer. What we are looking at today is 4 ways to rescue your brand from an upset customer. The first one I said is show genuine concern on the upset customer by listening actively. The second one, express empathy, be empathetic. The third one, offer genuine apology. And the fourth one, take action to resolve the upset customer's complaint. I believe that lots of value have been added to you today. Just connect with me online and let us take this conversation further and be able to build a better you, build a better brand for you, build a better business for you, and then build a better Nigeria. I'll be seeing you next week, Wednesday. And when I return, I will still remain the amiable Inuarata no Sahai. God bless you.